Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of 911 on Fox, Season 5, Episode 14. If you were new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted shows, and reactions. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So, we don't have any comments from last week's video, so we're going to jump right on in. We start off with this man and this woman. They have closed on their penthouse apartment condo situation, and they thought, you know what, let's go out on her on the balcony and we can hunch on each other. Now, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea because there is balcony. That means she's sitting on the balcony. That means there is nothing supporting her back. So when they get to rocking and moving and doing what you do when you're trying to hunch, she falls over. She don't hit the ground, but she hits a sign beneath her. Now I'm like, see, this is one, y'all didn't have no kind of security that's gonna keep y'all on this building, on this balcony. That's why I don't like balconies now, because I'm always scared that I'm gonna fall over one. We had a balcony, me and my husband, side note, when we lived in our apartments, but we was only on the second floor. And for whatever reason, they thought, hey, instead of having the laundry room next to the kitchen, like in the one bedrooms, we're gonna have it out on the balcony. And we're gonna turn what was the laundry room into a pantry. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't like balconies. I already told you I don't do heights like that for real, for real. And then you add heights and then like it's outside too. No ma'am. So, old lady, she's slipping and she's falling. The rope is doggone it. You can see the threads just steady and steady pulling apart. And Buck, he's trying to rappel down there to get her, and she just falls. Now, I don't know how this happened, but new firefighter lady happened to be in the apartment below her and just stretched her arms out and caught the woman. It was kind of like on Adam's Family Values when Wednesday and Pugsley was trying, to take their baby brother out, and they like dropped him out of the window, and Gomez just happened to open up the windows and his arm was out and he just caught the baby. That's what new firefighter lady did. And I was like, you would think she would have broke her arm doing that. But no, she was able to catch the lady somehow. My reflexes don't work like that. I have horrible reflexes. Where we at? So, next story. This man, he's going to one of those recycling bins that they be having on like grocery store parking lots. You go there, a donate clothing donation bin. He has his keys in his hands. So as he's throwing his donations into the bin, his keys fall in. He's like, okay, let me just reach in there and get my keys. Now I don't know why his keys was not in his pocket, but hey, he had his keys in his hands. He falls into the bin. Now he can't get out because it's like once it's closed, you can't open it like that for real, for real. So he's like banging on the bin. He's doggone with it, setting off his alarm in hopes that somebody's gonna be like, hey, this is annoying. Why is this person's car alarm going off like that? This, that, and the third. And if that wasn't bad enough, the doggone, he parked in a handicapped parking spot. And I guess it's like, oh, no, ma'am, no, sorry, we're not going to do this. And they had his car towed. Well, luckily, after hours, now mind you, these bins are metal. They in California. He is basically in an oven roasting, heat stroke, dehydration, all that stuff. Probably didn't use the bathroom on himself a few times. But she happened to be on that same location, helping somebody that was at the bowling alley that is on that same parking lot. And he is steady banging, banging, banging. And she's about to walk away, but she's like, what is that noise? And she goes in over there and sees him stuck in the bin. Yeah, he was almost gone because of that dehydration, heat stroke, all that other stuff. Yeah, it was bad. Luckily, old dude that was at the bowling alley that got his finger stuck in the bowling ball. That's what it's called. Yes, they went there to help him out. But I was like, I mean, I guess you can't yell for help, and like if people not actually walking by, they not gonna hear you. Next story. Lady, just riding her bike. It's granted it's nighttime, but she's done all her safety precautions. She got her helmet on. She got a light in the front of her so she can see the road. She got a light in the back of her so the people can say, "Hey, I am on a bike. Watch out for me." All these people are mad because she on the road too. Well, like bicyclists, they have a right of way as well. There's some roads here in Houston where it's specifically for the bike. They got like a little bitty section right next to the curb that is specifically for them. This lady, she going down the street, she riding. There's several people honking and all that stuff going around her. This one particular truck has some stolen stoplights in it, and when they hit a speed bump, that stop sign flung and hit her all up in the chest region. Yeah. Come to find out, wait a minute, did I? Okay, yeah, 118 they was able to get there, but it was like we can't pull this out or she gonna bleed out. So she been going to medical school, so she got her skills on point. She had to go to the femoral artery and add a balloon so they can get stuff together. I don't know exactly A, B, C, and D, but I remember those are the words that they use, so I'm gonna use them. So they was able to make sure one was all right, and she was able to tell them, yeah, it was in the back of a truck. They assumed that it was, you know, a worker around town and then got the stop signs. But no, it's these teenage boys out on a scavenger hunt. They decide they gonna steal these stop signs. But the thing is, they are stealing the new one because that other one impaled old girl. They doing this for a scavenger hunt. And the thing is, they doing it in broad daylight. They taking signs in broad daylight. Now it's like, lately, side note, lately I have found myself really judging people when they committing crimes and they're being stupid about it. I may make a video after this about this video my husband was watching and me breaking down all the stupid points they did. And then at one point I found myself saying, well, you should have did this. It was a whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that video after that. So after y'all watch this, go ahead and check out that video. They see that Athena is rolling up. So they're like, okay, we got to scram. But one of the boys that was helping with the stealing of the stop sign ran in front of a car. Well, since that stop sign wasn't there, he gets boop boop hit by a car, flung in the air, shoe flying off. Yeah, so now he's deep, he's badly hurt, open wound to the leg and all that other stuff. And I was like, and when y'all was taking these stop signs, did y'all ever think of what accident y'all could have caused? And y'all doing this for a scavenger hunt, and now you could be going to jail for attempted murder? Those thoughts didn't come to your mind? But yeah, when they get to the hospital, they was able to get things together. I think that she's going through it because like Harry got the same shoes that this little boy got. And like Harry, he about to be at that age where he gonna be out here doing stupid stuff. Now my nephews are at that age. I got a 15-year-old and one's about to be 13, and I am worried about them all the time. Hopefully, did they mom and daddy instilled in them some stuff in me and their grandmas that hey, don't be out here doing stupid stuff. But yeah, it turns out that same doctor that was able to was out there on that balcony hunching. Yeah, her. She's the orthopedic surgeon that's gonna help this boy in his leg. Full circle. Cause new firefighter lady, she was in her feelings like, I don't know how I did this. And then she's like all these reporters wanna like get interviews with her because she didn't save this woman's life. And then all the firefighters got to thinking like, how many other people have we saved by saving this one person's life? I was like, yeah. We did have Eddie in this episode. Eddie, he is still suffering from PTSD, and now he is having nightmares now that his fellow men have, all died. And he had the breakfast table with Christopher, and Chris was eating his cereal, just, hey, daddy, how you doing, all that stuff. And next thing you know, Eddie starts having, in the middle of his nightmare, he starts like experiencing all the ways he done almost died, getting shot while on duty, overseas in the army, getting shot on duty as a firefighter, almost drowning as a firefighter. And he's like, "Oh my goodness, I'm dying." Chris was like, "You're always dying." Like, what else is new? And like, he wakes up in a panic, so he's going to therapy. And then, like, we hoping that Eddie gets better. But Buck noticing that his boy Eddie just not doing good, and in that case, Christopher is not gonna do good. So they take Christopher to start riding horses, and Christopher was me because the lady was like, "Yes, you're gonna walk the horse and feed the horse and groom the horse." And he's like, "This sounds like work. Like, I thought I was just gonna come here and get on the horse and bam, boom, bam." I still want to ride a horse because I am still mad. Side note that I did not get to take the picture on the horse like my uncle did, like my auntie did, like my brother did, like my cousin did. Like, they all got the picture on the horse with the cowboy hat and the doggone bandana. I did not get that picture, and I want it. Even though now that I've like been up close to the horse, living in Texas, and like, these things are huge. Like, they big, but like when you next to them, and I'm a little short thing. I'm only 5'2.5". So I want to ride a horse, but at the same time, I'm scared to ride a horse. Yeah, I done went all around the bush, but yeah, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day for $99. Make sure your notifications are on so my bull face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like it, you can share with your people. You can share with your people and come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come up and be one of my peoples. Okay, now that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.